Madden holiday is here and we will play all night. Calling sick and sound sincere, in tackles will delight. The fridge is packed with drink and meat, the taste of victory sure is sweet.
Well, after an off week picks-wise, I managed to come back and had another 500 week. I missed on Penn State beating Notre Dame, or to be more precise, I had Penn State beating Notre Dame, and then had Tampa Bay beating Washington, the LA Chargers beating Houston. I managed to hit on Buffalo beating Denver, Ohio State beating Texas, Baltimore beating Pittsburgh, Philadelphia beating Green Bay, and the Rams beating the Vikings. And, well, we all know what that means.
All hail Deathmate. 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 All hail Deathmate.
Perhaps the most surprising fact is that the college football playoff semifinal games were both vastly more entertaining than the NFL games. Only one of those NFL wildcard games was actually good, and that was Washington versus Tampa Bay. Every other game was basically a snooze fest. And that's not a joke. I fell asleep watching pretty much all of them. I mean, Denver and Buffalo had a pretty nice start, but yeah, there wasn't too much else after that. So yes, we are now up to the NFL Divisional playoff round as well as the college football playoff final. So the games we're covering this week are Houston taking on Kansas City, Washington taking on Detroit, Baltimore taking on Buffalo, and the LA Rams taking on Philadelphia Eagles. And of course, there's also the college football playoff championship game between Ohio State and Notre Dame. And yeah, since it's just one college game, we start with the NFL ones and then we'll end with the CFP final. All right, let's get to this.
Many a tear has fallen.
Where do you think you're going, Jazz?
I gotta get out of here, Marty.
You don't always find what you're looking for just by going someplace else, Jess. Heck, you can't even get a biscuit like that someplace else.
It's more life than biscuits, Marty.
Not my life. I'm joking. I got bacon, I got hash browns, I got someone I'd like you to meet.
And he'll keep.
If you don't feed them right, you're just wasting your time.
Carol Suggs, top breeder of champion Norwich Terriers.
These are Cal-Can dogs. Raised on Cal-Can, they love it. When Cal-Can comes out with a new product, I pay attention. I think it's important. With the 4 minced varieties, the new size of can, I think they've come up with a super idea. I'd be very foolish to feed less than the best. Cal-Can, it's good stuff.
Cal-Can, recommended by top breeders. Now with 4 new minced varieties in the small size and 3 new chunky varieties in the large.
Puff a lump a little closer, baby mine. Puff a lump and be my little clinging vine. Like to feel your cheeks so rosy. Puff a lump, you're comfy, cozy. 'Cause I love from head to toesy. The Puff-a-Lumps, lovable lumps of snuggly stuff. Puff-a-Lump, mine. Only from Fisher-Price.
We're starting things off with the first Saturday divisional game between the Houston Texans and the Kansas City Chiefs in a rematch of the pre-Christmas game that was played on Saturday, give or take about a month ago, most well known for the Tank Dell injury. Look that up at your own risk. It was the Texans' defense that really carried them to victory over the Chargers, what with the pick six, the other interceptions, and of course the point after touchdown run back on the blocked kick. Their offense was serviceable, mainly thanks to Joe Mixon's running of the ball, but the fact of the matter is, again, the Texans really only have one healthy wide receiver. They had two, but then they waived him, and now he's back on I think he's back on the Ravens, Deontay Johnson, so yeah, I don't know how exactly that works. And you know what? No matter how good Mixon is at running the ball, the Chiefs' defense has actually been pretty good against the run, so I'm not exactly putting a lot of faith into that. And of course, Kansas City should be incredibly well rested. I mean, not only did they get that first round bye, but they didn't play their starters in the last week of the season. So yeah, these guys are all like 2 weeks rested here. And even then, I think the Chiefs' only real injury concern was maybe Patrick Mahomes' ankle, but again, 2 weeks rest and maybe they could be rusty or not. Yeah, again, like I said all this time whenever we were covering the Chiefs, I learned my lessons from last year. I'm never picking against the Chiefs again. And the only way I will not pick for the Chiefs is if they're not playing. They're the healthier team right now. Yeah, they're going to win this by a couple of touchdowns at least. I don't expect this to be a very close game. And if it's competitive, that would actually be a victory unto itself. So yeah, Kansas City will win this one.
This Honda Civic has been held up as the best value in a four-door import. But now there's the 86 Colt DL. Same size engine, same front-wheel drive, same room for five, but they're not the same. The Colt is less expensive by $870, flat. Colt, imported for Dodge and Plymouth, built by Mitsubishi in Japan. Colt, it's all the Japanese you need to know.
Shh, be very, very quiet. Hey, what's up, Doc? I'm hunting for the sharpest VCR picture. Then what are you doing over there? Sony Super Beta has a picture like real life. 20% sharper than the one that beat VHS. Pesky rabbit. And only Sony has this super special effects wheel. I'll give you a special effect, rabbit. Oh, sorry, Doc. Super Beta is sharper. Sony, the one and only.
Now, a world of magic is in your hands.
Hey, stop! Dragon breath!
Panasonic presents Omnimovie, a camera and video recorder in one. Capture magic moments forever.
Get a close-up, Joe.
Yeah. Omnimovie uses full-size VHS tapes, plays Hollywood movies or your own.
Here's right, Santa.
Don't miss a single Omnimovie magic moment from Panasonic, just slightly ahead of our time.
Come be together at Disney. These are times you'll always treasure. Now your dreams come true. Golden days that last forever, shining just for you. Feel the joy that's all around you. Share the dream come true.
It's Mickey.
Together at Disney.
Our next matchup is the Washington Commanders taking on the Detroit Lions, and yeah, Washington literally doinked their way to victory, which I missed because I just didn't expect that to happen. They were so close, I thought they would just make the field goal easily and turn the TV off to go to bed. Anyway, the Commanders' offense moved the ball really well against Tampa Bay, and the defense stepped up when needed, especially when they caused that turnover that allowed them to get back in the game. And right now, the Commanders are definitely playing with house money. They've got nothing to lose. As for Detroit, well, see what I just said about Kansas City in the last pick. I mean, David Montgomery is possibly coming back. It seems the defense is slowly getting healthier, and the running game is very strong, and the defense, like I said, is getting healthy and still playing at a top level. Now, like I said, with the Commanders really having nothing to lose, this game could actually be close, but I think the Lions are just too talented here. I think they're going to win this one and probably pull away in the second half. So, yeah, Detroit here.
you know about cranberries?
I like cushions, praising taste.
What do you know about cran apples?
More fresh fruit flavor than ever.
Good for you, tastes so good too. Cran apple.
The unique cranberry has essential things your body needs. So does Cran Apple, the better-than-ever cranberry apple drink.
Better taste with fresh fruit flavor.
Hey, try it out!
Now with fresh fruit flavor.
It's good for you, America. From Ocean Spray.
Prepare to say goodbye. You will witness a murder.
There are people that want you gone.
Monday is the beginning of the end.
You ruined my life.
For one legendary character.
The worst is yet to come.
Don't miss this shocking event. All My Children, weekdays on ABC, weeknights on SoapNet.
Saturdays on ABC. It's one of the biggest new hits of the season. It's Thundar the Barbarian, Princess Ariel, and Ookla in an all-new adventure show. And then it's Heathcliff, the cleverest cat in town.
I'm a high-performance pussycat.
With Dingbat and his crazy pals Spare Rib and Nobody. Followed by your old favorite Plastic Man.
Surprise!
And his new little son, Baby Blast.
Superhero!
In 90 minutes of all-new Saturday fun.
Our next matchup is the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Buffalo Bills in the first game on Sunday. And, I really do not know about this one. I mean, not really much has changed since last week. Both teams were really dominant in their victories. I do think Denver was probably a stronger opponent than Pittsburgh was. So, I thought the Bills had maybe a bit harder struggle than the Ravens did. But, again, they dominated the game, so there's really not too much to say there. And I kind of have to keep talking globally here, because to be honest, these teams are a lot alike. I mean, they have big offenses and kind of questionable defenses. I mean, the main difference is the Ravens kind of run the ball better, while the Bills, I think, have a stronger passing game and a much healthier wide receiving core. Though, overall, this game is in Buffalo, and weather could wind up being a factor. If it's really windy, maybe a team that runs the ball really well will be better off. Or if there's snow, or both, or, again, who knows with Buffalo. On the other hand, Buffalo did beat Kansas City earlier this year, and, Baltimore came up kind of a toe short in that department. In the end, though, I guess it's just going to have to come down to whose defense you trust more right now, and, the Bills are at home. I think they're in a slightly better off position right now. I think they can hold off the Ravens and get the win here, so I'm going to pick Buffalo to win.
In the pizza delivery game, the Noid can zap ordinary pizzas. But Domino's Pizza delivers more than all the others combined. So when you call Domino's Pizza, you get the best delivered pizza. The Noid just can't beat the best. Domino's Pizza. Nobody delivers better.
Grandpa's sweet tooth, well, it's rather simple. First of all, Grandpa always likes to have his dessert first and last.
We've had caramel corn around for a long, long time. But we've never had caramel corn like this where you can serve it hot.
It melts in your mouth, tastes great.
Kick off your holiday shopping. 8 a.m. this Friday and Saturday at Sears. You'll find fashions galore.
Half price!
For the whole family. Like these plaid flannel shirts for men.
Half price!
Just $6.49. For mom, classic crew necks in a variety of colors.
Half price!
Only $6.99 for these little girls' Winnie the Pooh Pin-Up 4 dresses. Only $14.99. Score savings like these and more this Friday and Saturday.
There's more for your life.
Starting 8 a.m.
At Sears.
And now we wrap up our NFL coverage with the final game between the Los Angeles Rams and the Philadelphia Eagles. And yeah, this one's much easier to talk about. The Rams managed to dominate the Vikings. They got a lot off their turnovers. They managed to hold Sam Darnold, Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison in check. I think mainly the only question I have is I think their run defense really isn't that good. And when you're taking on Saquon Barkley, that's going to be quite a bit there, isn't it? Now, the Eagles, they did beat the Green Bay Packers, but their offense kind of hit a wall there, didn't it? I mean, they only got 2 touchdowns, one on a short field, and the other one was much later in the game, and they only kicked field goals from there on out. And to be honest, the Rams' defense is better than the Packers, but if the Eagles can run the ball really well, they're probably going to win this game. The Rams are a nice story given everything that's happened recently, but yeah, I think the Eagles will still probably wind up winning this one by a couple of touchdowns. They're still the better team here.
No matter how you dress up a burger deal, it's still just a burger and fries. Introducing the Grande Meal Deal from Taco Bell. It's a real meal. 2 tantalizing entrees, a medium drink, and dessert. All for $2.89. Choose from 3 delicious combinations. After all, which would you rather have? More exciting burger box or more exciting food? Grande Meal Deals now at Taco Bell.
You are about to experience something new. A new wave of taste that will stretch your imagination. A taste so smooth, so refreshing, so irresistible. Your only choice will be to catch it. Catch the wave. Coke.
Another one brings some moves. Oh, yeah. Another one brings some moves. And it won't be long till another one's gone. Another one brings some moves. Another one brings some moves. Another one brings some moves.
Oh, yeah.
And now we can finally close things out with the College Football Playoff Championship game between Ohio State and Notre Dame. It's still kind of crazy that this is the second year in a row the SEC is not represented in the national championship game when they were pretty much in it every year for almost like 18 or 19 years. Let's see, the first one was 2007. Yeah, and then even before that, if you want to say 2006, 2007. Anyway, so overall, just kind of strange there. Now, getting into the game itself, the Ohio State Buckeyes really have the better offense. I think their defense is better than the Notre Dame offense, if that makes sense. They maybe struggle a little bit against the run, but they definitely bend, don't break in the red zone, and that's going to be hard to stop. And, if the Irish have to get into a long, protracted drive, that's going to turn out to be a bit of a problem. I do think they are going to have a shot here if the Irish get the ball to their running backs a little bit more often. That worked a lot in the game against Texas. Checking it down, running screen passes, again, running the ball on occasion too. That's what allowed Texas to get back in that game and at least push Ohio State to the breaking point. But the defense is going to have to be a bit more than just bend, no break. They're going to have to get some turnovers. They're going to have to get some sacks. I just don't see this happening. The Buckeyes are a much more talented team. They're a stronger team, and they're probably going to wind up winning this one big time. I think this could even be like more than 21 points. I don't expect this game to be close. It was nice we got close semifinals, but yeah, this one's probably going to be more into blowout territory. Ohio State for the victory. All right, let's wrap this thing up now.
Let yourself feel how splendid you are with a rich, expressive fragrance created by Gloria Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt. Let it release the splendor of you. Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt's gift of body shampoo, body spray, silk, and terry mitt, free with any $11.50 Vanderbilt purchase. At Macy's.
Another brand eater.
Yep.
Hope you're hungry.
Whoa.
Because it takes 4 bowls of all brand to get the vitamin nutrition in 1 bowl of Total.
He's been brand washed.
Total's a good source of bran fiber. Total also has 100% of 9 vitamins and iron. It takes 4 bowls of many brand cereals to get that. You could eat 4 bowls of fruit and fiber or 1 bowl of Total.
Think you missed the boat, Dad.
Total, 1 bowl, 100%.
On the next ABC After School special, a lonely rainy night turns into a nightmare for Bobby. The accident wasn't her fault,
I gotta get you to the hospital.
but when she runs from the scene, her nightmare turns into torture
It was me.
and becomes the terrible secret.
Please don't die. Please don't.
On All My Children, it's Erica's time to shine in the world of glamour and fashion as she launches a new campaign. Join her for a very special day. All My Children, weekdays.
Okay, so to wrap things up, I like Kansas City over Houston, Detroit over Washington, Buffalo over Baltimore, and Philadelphia over the Los Angeles Rams. And then, of course, in the college football playoff final, I like Ohio State over Notre Dame. Okay, so the next video is going to be up on Sunday. That's going to be a bonus video, a little fun thing, just to have a little fun, you know. After that, it's going to be the Conference Championship Prediction Show. And then, finally, the Random Trade Review 10-year look back with Fantastic Four Disassembled and World War Hulk. That's basically a redux. And then we're going to have a couple more bonus videos after that before doing the big Super Bowl preview. Oh, and of course, the Royal Rumble will be in there as well. See you all next time. Hey guys, remember you can help support my channel at patreon.com/SleepyTimeForCatProductions. Also, remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so that you can be notified about further videos.